Hello everyone. Come on in to my craft table. And I am on just 2.5 minutes early or so to give Tracy time to get me crossed over to Craft Around the Clock. So let me refresh my screen and get comments up. So come on in, say hello. Let's make sure I can see the comments as well. Let's see, where am I going? Where am I? There I am. Awesome. Okay, so we got that up. I've got it enlarged where I can see comments easily. So hopefully all will be well today and it'll be nice to me. And I don't know why it's, there it goes. There it goes. We never know day to day what we're gonna get. Okay, so say hello, and we are gonna be doing a Christmas project because I've got 2 boxes of these, and Miss Debbie, which is my moderator, and you may see her in the comments, Debbie Dial Burton, she possibly will be commenting to you guys when she is on. So hello Pam, hello Miss Joy, I'm so glad you're here today. I'm so happy. So I've never done the glass ornaments. Have any of y'all done glass ornaments? So we're going to try the reverse Mod Podge on them, and I want to do this. This napkin was a hit last year, the Winter Blessing, the chickadee bird. So we're going to do that on one, and we're going to do our snowman on the other. This napkin was a hit last year as well. So it felt kind of weird digging out my Christmas stuff this morning because these have been sitting on my shelf right over there. So I figured, well, what the heck, I'm going to go ahead and do these ornaments and have them ready for Christmas. My grandson is going to have his own apartment come August, and so he might want to decorate his tree with some of these that Mimi makes. I don't know. He'll have a set of 8 maybe, okay? So I'm thinking of him possibly for Christmas. So hello, Miss Janet. Thank you for being here. Let's see. It is time. I should be crossed to Craft Around the Clock. So welcome, welcome. This is my segment of Craft Around the Clock, and it is a wonderful group that is free of charge to you, and you can watch crafters all day long, round the clock. And so they are live from, we are live from like 6:45 in the morning till 9:30, 9:45, the last one goes on, and each one has a 45-minute segment. So there's about 130 of us in that group, and there is all kinds of style and flavor that you will totally be inspired. So, and on weekends, there's usually events that are sprinkled over there or that are streamed through that group. So you've got crafters around the clock, okay? At any time you want to see them. So it's a great place to be, and that link is in the comments, so you can, it's pinned, you can go there and join that group. So so I appreciate this time, and I will get to it. Now, I may not be able to see comments if you're watching from Craft Around the Clock, but I will go check them afterwards. So here's what we're going to do. I've already cleaned 2 of these. These are glass bulbs, okay? Now I have done I've done the bigger glass. Let me show you those. I've done the bigger ones from Hobby Lobby. So this is Hobby Lobby, and this is a reverse as well. This is my grandmother, my dad, and my aunt. So we're going to do this pretty much, but on the smaller Christmas bulbs. So you get 4. They were regular $7.99, but she did not pay $7.99. I'm pretty sure it was when the Christmas was all marked off. So that is that. Okay, don't knock that off. I'm going to show you how I do this because we only want to cover half of this. So you can see there's a seam on the side, and I don't want to go over that very much at all. So I had to find me a template. And so I'm going to use my water pen. If you don't have one, you can use water and a paintbrush. And I bought this from a garage sale for hardly nothing, or Goodwill or somewhere, I don't remember. But this right here is pretty close to the shape that I need. And so I'm going to put it up there and lay it across here. Now you want to keep in mind where the neck of the bottle is. If you add any kind of embellishment across the top, you want to keep in mind you're going to probably move this down just a little bit, so keep that in mind when you lay your template over it. So I'm going up a little bit, and this just makes it so much easier. And I love doing my napkins with the water pen. Okay, and I got a glass top, so this water on the napkin makes it cling to my glass, and it just makes it very nice to pair. Okay, so there we are. Okay, so which one do y'all want me to do first, chickadee or snowman? I'll let y'all pick. That way, if I run out of time, it's not a big deal. So y'all tell me, bird or snowman do you want me to do first? And I've already cleaned my bulbs. I've already cleaned 2. Hello, Lorraine. Hello, Miss Shelley. Thank you for passing the root beer. Let me take a drink of root beer while we're talking about it. If you would, be sure to do this so that we can get further out there, and Mr. FB will go with get our algorithms up there. So, and this one right here carries the most weight when you do the emojis, okay? That helps get us out there too. All right. Now, snowman, I think, is it. Let's see. Let's look at the first ones again. I was frozen. Hey, Miss Debbie, I'm glad you're here. Frozen, chickadee, chickadee, snowman, snowman, snowman. I think we're kind of even. I think we're a little even, but maybe we can do them both at the same time. Okay, so I've got it already cleaned. So let's see. Let me get this one out. Maybe we'll do them both at the same time. So there's 4 of these in a box, and I'm sure Hobby Lobby has these now, but I don't know if they'll be on sale or not. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the Mod Podge and then do the napkin. We're going to dry it, and then we're going to paint over the napkin. And then I'm thinking of doing the pearl white over the paint. So bear with me. And we're going to dress them up and the whole works. So we'll just see if we can do 2 at a time. How about that? And I'm fixing to have to make me some more Mod Podge. This is just regular Mod Podge, 3 parts. Oops, I don't got my lid on here good. 3 parts white school glue to 1 part water. Is how I make mine, and I've not had a problem with it. It's worked great for me. Okay. I think I'm going to use this one. Okay, so when we put our Mod Podge on, we just want a thin layer, and I think I'm going to take that off. Just want a thin layer. Perfect. Okay, see, thin layer. Now we're going to take the good side of Mr. Snowman and we're going to put it down. So this is what you call reverse Mod Podge, okay? Get back here. It wants to keep turning. All right, so I like to use a chippy brush. That's something I want. So you start pressing it in the middle and work your way out. And if you see like an air pocket, it's okay. You can pick it up and just gently go around, okay? Now I've got the good side of the napkin facing down to the Mod Podge, okay? All right. So I got that lined up really well, and then I stick my finger in the bulb to help hold it and work this down on the edges. Then you can take the water pen and do away with if there's a little bit of excess, because you may not get it landed right in the center. Plus I'm going to put something around this edge that's going to cover up the edge anyway. And I'm sorry if I missed comments. I will go over. Hello, Miss Laura. Thank you for joining me today. Okay. And I'm just going to take the extra away that's going to be up around that neck, because we're not going to need it. Okay, now just take your brush, it still has Mod Podge, and just go around these edges and secure it. All right, now I'm going to let that sit there, and let's do the bird. Hi, Miss Sherry, and if you're new, if this is your first time here, would you please put new in the comments so I can greet you later? I do like taking the thing off of the middle so you can stick your finger in it. It definitely gives you a little more sense of security working with this glass bulb. And if you're like me, you need that extra security, because I'm clumsy and I'm forever dropping things. There's usually not a live that happens without me dropping something. Okay, remember, face the good side of your napkin is going down. And I got that stuff touching me. So now I want to try to get as much of my bird in there. And I want the pine cones to kind of show up. So I'm just going to guess. Okay, so I got it stuck right there. And then what I like to do is go bam, 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 like a cross, a plus sign. And then take the rest out to the edges, okay? And that is how I do it, okay? Then you can take your finger, go over it. Okay, I'm gonna hold it up. See how it looks? That is the side with the napkin. Here's looking through it. Okay. Now, I don't know how well this will work when it's on the tree with all the lights, if it's going to be a glare and you won't be able to see through it as much. But I'm also going to do some where I put the napkin the opposite way on the very front and cover the back or do both sides of it, and put the diamond dust on the outside and all of that. So there's a couple of ways to do it. In fact, I probably should have done this one that way. I should have put this one on the outside. So I wasn't thinking. With it like this, you can even put some of the fake snow on the inside if you wanted to. You could put LED light, you know, battery operated on the inside. So many ways you can do it. And especially if you get these on special, you're making a set of ornaments very reasonable, and possibly they can be handed down for generations to come, right? I didn't really have any crafty family members growing up to make something like this to pass down, you know. But anyway, okay. Okay, so there we go on that, and that is pretty good. Now I'm going to dry this. Now, the thing I don't really know, Miss Debbie, you can let me know, since you're the one that gave me these, should I seal this with Mod Podge before I paint over the napkin? I probably should. Thank you, Laura, for scattering the seeds. I appreciate that. Okay, let me get this one. Oh, thank you, Janet, for the 5-star rating. Also, if you are not following my page, I would love to have you follow. You can click anywhere on the screen and hit those 3 dots. It might be in your upper right-hand corner, or it might be in your lower right-hand corner. And you can hit follow, and that is also the same place where you can rate this craft, this video, up to a 5-star review. So click anywhere on the screen and hit the 3 dots. And I would love to have you follow. Yes, Mod Podge the napkin before painting. Okay. All right, so I think that that is good enough. And we're going to put some more Mod Podge. Ooh, that's hot. This one's cooler. Okay, let's do this one. I got it pretty warm. Hello, Melinda. Oh, thank you, Miss Laura, for 5-star rating. You know, another thing you could do with these is you could actually print pictures of grandbabies or your pets or anything. I think it'd be awesome to have a tree with past loved ones that have passed on, and put pictures of them on the tree. And here I am getting Mod Podge on the good part. So let me just get me a little cleaner. All right. We'll finish cleaning that in a minute. Now the other thing you can do is take you a piece of floral foam, and you can have it sitting here, and you can put a stick up through this and stick it in the floral foam to let it sit and dry. I like doing that when I'm painting my beads. Just be careful touching the napkin when you put the Mod Podge on top because it is very soft. Okay, so I started at 1:30. I have till 2:15. I'll let that sit for a minute. I don't want to get it too hot. So when we paint the white over this, that's going to make that napkin stand out really well. Okay. And I'm going to do white chalk paint for my paint that I'm going to go over this with. Okay, I think that one's dry. It kind of looks frosty right now. Okay. Okay, we'll let that one dry. This one feels dry. So I'm using Waverly white chalk paint to paint over this, and I need a paper plate. I don't like to put my chalk paint on anything other than something I can throw away because it does not wash out good at all. This is Waverly white chalk paint. I like to put it in my squeeze bottles. You get 2 of these at Dollar Tree for $1.25. It helps keep the air out. You don't lose your lid because it's connected. I think it's a great way to do it. All right, let me get another brush. Okay. Put it on my finger. I'm going to see if I can do like half of it and show you the difference. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so I don't know if you can see the difference. I know the glare, so I don't know. Can you see it? Let's see if I can put this, see if that helps. Okay, I'm not sure if it's good or not, if y'all can see it or not, because it gets in my way where I can't really see. But I want to get this done where I can show you, you know, dressing it up a little bit. I put just enough paint for that. And we're going to go over it with the pearl. That way, if this happens to turn on the tree, it'll have a little shine to it. So, Hello, Joy. Okay. What happened? What happened? What happened? There we go. Okay. Oh, this one's still a little bit wet. I'll let that dry for a minute. Hello. I love what you are making. So pretty. Thank you. I think it's going to be gorgeous. Just, this is the reverse Mod Podge. But you could do it the other way as well. I got something rattling in there. You could do it the other way as well, where you put it on normal, and then you can diamond dust and decorate it and all the things, and just paint the back, and to where, or you can Mod Podge both sides of it. You know, you could do the snowman on both sides of it, and do it the proper way where it's front ways, and then you could do your paint pens, because you know I like to enhance these with paint pens or paint, and you can diamond dust it and all the things. But I have 8 of them, so we'll definitely play around and get it done. I know it's early to be doing Christmas, but you got to have all these things made, and that way if you're selling, you got this stuff ready to sell and ship, and it go to where it's going. But you know what? July's the best time to start your Christmas list shopping. In case you don't know, it is best to start making your list and start purchasing now, so that you're not stressed out about all the stuff you got to get done. Do y'all already have your list ready to go and what you're going to do? I will definitely try this idea. Great weather here this 4th of July weekend here in something, Washington. I'm not going to butcher that name. That is awesome. You know, yesterday, I think it was yesterday, we had good weather too. My husband and I sat outside for a little bit, and it was nice. Not bad. Not compared to what we've had, that's for sure. All right. Okay, let's see how this one is. Okay, so now I'm going to put, let's see, which one is this? This is the bird. So I think I'm going to put the pearl white on top of this white, because we're going to put some trim around here. So let me go ahead and get the pearl white. Got to shake this up. This is folk art, deco art metallic paint in pearl. Okay. Okay, and I think I'm going to use the same brush. I'm just going to wipe this off, get as much off of it as I can. Okay. I probably should use a sponge with this. Hello, Splash of Paint by Deborah. Welcome, welcome. And I do not know who's up after me. Miss Tracy was having an issue with the platform today on posting things. So, but I think Miss Tracy put it in the description when she crossed it over to Craft Around the Clock. I think she put it in the description who is up next after me, but no worries. Know this, that they are awesome, whoever it is, because we do have some awesome group of people here in this group. Okay, I know that y'all are not going to be able to tell, but this is very pretty. So hopefully when I post the pictures, you'll be able to see it. Well, let me do it this way. Can you see the difference? So it's a very pretty shimmer. And let me go ahead and do this side. And there is some wrinkles, but it's okay. It doesn't show. Let me show you all the snowman. It really doesn't show up, but it does give it the back some character. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see the snowman, how good it looks. Okay, let's try this. And then we're going to put our top back. Well, we're going to actually, before I put the top back on it, we're going to put something around the seam. Okay, so we've got our gold cord that was from Hobby Lobby last year, and I stocked up on this. We got the gold cord, and we've got the red cord. Okay, we've got, where's that other thing go? Oh, we got this buffalo plaid that was, you know, that napkin with the chickadee had the black and white check on the bottom. We could do a bow with this. We've also got this trim that my daughter gave me that's a green and beige. And I had something else here. Anyway, we've got others, but I'm going to show you what we can do to trim this up. So we are good at 2. We've got 15 minutes. 15 minutes. I think we can do it. And we've got greenery to put on the top to dress this up. All right. So let's see. I am thinking we could, I mean, as far as the snowman goes, there's red in there. We could do red. We could do red down the sides. So let me see. Let me show you the red. We could do red. We could do the gold. We could do both. We could do red and gold. That gold is pretty. Sorry, got him turned. We could do both. I like the idea of both. Or we could do 2 of one color. Or I've got, my daughter gave me this whole bag of stuff when she was making Renaissance dresses. Oh Lord, getting it in the paint. It's this kind of a trim. And this would look good going down the side like this. Y'all see? You think both? All right. let's do both. Okay, I've got both of these. Oh wait, I've got to glue this one. This one's taped, but you know what? I think it's okay. We'll do them both. Where'd my... Okay, we'll do the snowman. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to do the hot glue. And we're going to do both of them at the same time. I think. Yeah. I just stuck my finger in it. You just kind of push them together. Oh, you know what? I probably should put this on. I forgot to leave some room for this to slide. Okay. Thought I better put that on there so that I don't cover it up and not leave enough room for that to go back on. And I'm just kind of following the seam. Okay, I'm going to do just a little bit more. Then I'm going to show y'all we're going to have to cut that cord. But I'm going to show you how I like to do it where it doesn't fray. In fact, I think I'll do it right now. So I go ahead and I put my rope up there, my cord, and I look to see where I'm going to cut it. And I put my little tip of my hot glue in there and put a drop of glue, and I just do like in 2 places. Then twist it back, okay? Then I'm going to do the gold the same way. Put my tip in there, put a little shot of glue, like in 2 places, okay? Then twist it back tight, okay? And then I can take my scissors and I can cut, and I usually cut it in an angle, but okay, so then I cut it, and there we are. Then I finish gluing. And it doesn't fray on this end, and nor is it fraying on this end, because this stuff will fray really easy, this type of cord. Okay. Okay, and there we have it. I mean, you could even possibly Mod Podge something else over there if you wanted to, but okay. Now I'll have to clean this, but I want to hurry and get this done. So now what we're going to do for greenery is I have some of this that I've had, and it has a frosty, I don't know if y'all can see it, it's got a frosty something sprinkled on this limb, so it kind of looks like Christmas to me. So I'm going to take a couple of pieces of it. I've also got these from Hobby Lobby last year, and I got these marked down, so we could possibly even do some of this. So let's just see. We just have to see how it looks. I don't know. I think this is too big, but you might be able to turn these this way and this way. The greenery that I want, I don't have. I don't have any right now, or I've got it put away somewhere. I don't know where it's at, but I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should try to cover up the silver thing, but anyway, if you get the idea, you can. I don't want to cover up the snowman's hat, so that's why I'm trying to think of putting stuff behind it. But there we go. And we may have to just may need more greenery. Plus I got this greenery that looks more like the pine cone, the pine tree. And I may should put a couple of these in there as well. I'm not liking that. So I think I need some floral tape or something. And it's buried under here. And of course, when you're not being rushed and you're not on a time frame, you could definitely take your time and make this work for you. And we may need, you know, put a little bow on here. Okay, and then I'll need to clean it. I've got 5 minutes. Okay, well, I'll have to do a little more cleanup. But there's the snowman, and of course these might need to come down with the shape of the bulb, but I'm giving you the idea. I'm not 100% happy with the embellishments, but I will definitely be changing it, I'm sure, because I always do. After I get through, I'm like wanting to change it. And so for this one, this here would look pretty that my daughter gave me. It's got that green like the napkin has. Oh, you can't see that very good. But anyway, it's like this. And that looks pretty. Can y'all see how that looks pretty on there? So again, I do not know who the next person up, but I think Tracy may have put it in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and put this on. And I appreciate y'all being here, for doing all the things and scattering and the 5-star ratings and all the things. That helps a lot. So I appreciate y'all spending your time with me. So we've got a few minutes left. It's not too late to send this out. Invite a friend by just typing in their name. Okay. Okay, and we're almost done with this. Okay, and let me put this one back on. Got 2 minutes. Okay. Clean this one real quick. Okay. Maybe I should do it down the sides. I'm doing this one kind of on the front. And I wish I had a little bit smaller pine cone, but it might work. I might could put it off to the side. And let's see. Yes, they are glass, Carol. These are glass. Let me show you the, let me go ahead and put this in my water. They are glass from Hobby Lobby. Oh, it's time for me to go. Thank y'all very much. I love you. Let me show y'all real quick. That's where we're going. That time sneaks up quick. Bye-bye for now.